What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Cancer sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of June 21st and July 22nd, then you are a Cancer sun sign, and this video is for you. Halloween and Samhain are upon us. I don't know what happened to the month of October. It flew by in a blur, but we're at the end now, and we've been getting into the spirit of things all month, and we're going to continue that tradition here today. Instead of the November month ahead readings, we're going to do a special Halloween or Samhain reading. This reading is designed to basically give you a snapshot of your energies at this time of year, and hopefully give you some perspective on which way to move, and what to move away from and what to move towards. And it should be a fun reading. I've got some crystal friends here. I've got my black obsidian skull. He's here to watch over things, make sure that we're looking at the shadow. I've also got my Scarlet Temple Lemurian. Can't say enough good things about the Scarlet Temple Lemurians. It's great for grounding. It's great for high vibes. So that's what we're going to go for today, is grounded high vibes. We're going to be using the Dark Grimoire Tarot. I've been using my darker decks all season, and that's going to continue again here today. So without further ado, let's get into it. And we're going to look at the first card here, which represents what to embrace. This is the Life card, and it represents what you should embrace at this time of year, at the Halloween or Samhain season. We've got the Six of Swords. Alright, Cancer friends, I think it's time for you to get out of a routine and go somewhere new, try something new. I think that's what you need to embrace this Halloween or Samhain season. I don't know, I get the feeling that maybe things are feeling a little bit mundane or a little bit stagnant right now, and I think a trip is definitely going to help you in some way. Just to get out of the house, just to get out of your neighborhood, just get out of your city or your state. It could be a small trip, just a day trip somewhere. It could be a few days, but I think that's really what you need. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, then I would say maybe a change of perspective. A lot of times moving our bodies will help give us a change of perspective, but that's not entirely necessary. We can change our perspectives from right where we're sitting, and it's just a matter of deciding to go down a different line of thinking. So I think either one of those things is going to benefit you at this time of year, is just to either change your perspective physically or change your perspective mentally, just to get out of a funk or out of a rut and seek some adventure. Alright, now let's look at the Death card. This is what to let go of this Samhain season, this Halloween season. We've got the Five of Wands. Whenever I see the Five of Wands, I often think of kind of battling with other people, butting heads. In this image we get, it looks like two wizards battling or something like that. And I think that's what you need to get rid of is, yes, other people have different opinions. Yes, their opinions might upset you. But I think what this card is saying is, just let it be. There's no reason to butt heads with other people. Allow their realities, allow their experience, and realize that it's valid. Yes, it might be completely different than yours, but they're going through a learning process to learn a specific lesson, and that lesson may not have anything to do with the lesson that you're learning, which is why it seems so different. You're learning a different lesson, and so to try to impose your lessons onto their lessons, it doesn't help anybody. You're not helping yourself, you're not helping them. You're just confusing things for everybody involved. So if someone has a different opinion, if someone's causing strain in your life, I think what this card is saying is at this time it's best to just let it be, right? Accept it and move on, and not to get involved in these little battles. Make sense? Alright, this card here represents your courage. This is where you are very courageous at this time. And we've got the Justice card. I get the feeling of making things right. This is a darker deck, so don't be don't be swayed by the voodoo doll over here getting like a pincushion. I think this is the balancing of energies, and I think you're very courageous in making sure that things are even. Now, this could be in the physical world where everything's fair with yourself and the people around you. This could be in the spiritual world where you have energetic balances within you. This could be in the emotional world where you're feeling emotionally balanced, but I think you have the courage to try to balance things out at this time. And I think that's very courageous because it's a difficult task to balance energies. It's incredibly difficult because we're just constantly surrounded and bombarded by negative energy in this earth plane. Okay, so it's very difficult to try to balance those energies, but those who seek to do so are courageous, and I think that's what this card is telling you, that you're very courageous in trying to balance those energies, whether or not you have success in doing so. So that's pretty courageous. This card here represents your fears, my Cancer friends. And we've got the Judgment card. Oh, I get the feeling here that a lot of you, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but a lot of you are fearing massive shifts or massive changes, especially within the self. The Judgment card is about almost, an awakening to a new version of yourself. This could be at a smaller scale. Maybe you decide that, I want to be 10 pounds lighter. This could be on a massive scale, like an awakening to the 5th, 6th higher dimensions, or somewhere in between. But I think a lot of you are fearing this awakening that's going to spark change. So that's why I say many of you may be fearing change. You may not be fearing the change exactly, but I think you're fearing the thing that's going to cause the change. Change is scary for a lot of people. We have our routines. We like it. We grow attached to our routines. But if I've learned anything from this trip on Earth or anywhere else, is that nothing stays the same. All things are in a state of constant motion. And if you're ever going to fight change, then you're just fighting yourself. You're fighting progress. And there's nothing to fear there. There's nothing. Change is going to be beneficial to you. But this is more about the fear of the awakening to the change. So think about that and think about whether that resonates and if that's something that you fear. All right, this card here represents what you should celebrate this Halloween or Samhain season. We've got the Ten of Wands. I think this card is saying that you should celebrate all the hard work that you've put into things in the last few weeks, maybe few months. And you should celebrate the result of your spoils. You can actually celebrate being able to take a little bit of a break, right? That's the feeling I'm getting here, is that you need a break, Cancer friends. A lot of you have been go, 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 and it's time for a change. It's time for a rest period, and I think you need to celebrate all that you've accomplished by working really hard at what you've been trying to accomplish, and really celebrate in the way of taking a rest and just sitting back for a while. Like I said, get a change of scenery, take a vacation. I think that's what we're being called to do here, Cancer friends. So celebrate that fact, celebrate your hard work, celebrate the fruits of your spoils, and celebrate the fact that you can take a break now. It's finally time to take a break. This card here represents what to contemplate at this Halloween or Samhain season. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Oh man, okay, this got real dark real quick. Thanks, Obsidian Skull. The feeling I'm getting from this card is what you need to contemplate is, what are those dark forces that are driving you? You are a being of pure light. But like I said, there's so much negative dark energy on this planet that it's hard to see that light sometimes, and we allow ourselves to be swayed by dark forces. Whether they're thought forms or entities or just energies, ideas, right? We allow these negative things to control us to some degree. And I think what you're being asked to contemplate this Samhain or Halloween season is, what are those dark forces that are controlling you? What are those dark things that are hiding your light from you? Are they addictions? Are they ways of thinking? Are they patterns of behavior? Are they feelings that just won't go away, that are negative, that are bringing you down? You need to contemplate those. You need to think about those and think about getting rid of them, okay? Because they're not helping you shine your light around, okay? They're dimming your light, and that's not what you need. That's not what you want. That's not serving humanity or this planet. So find your light by exposing the darkness. That's something to contemplate. All right, Cancer friends, that is the reading. Now that we got the overall picture here, I'm getting the feeling that a lot of you, it's time for a break. It's time for you to take a little vacation, whether of the mind or of the body. Just go out and do something new, just to get out of the old routines. I do feel as though you may have been working hard, but it's time to kind of take a break. Try not to get in those battles with other people. Let other people be them. You be you. And maintain, just keep trying to find balance in your life in every way. I think you're doing a good job in that for the time being. So keep on doing that. Don't be afraid of finding yourself, finding out who you truly are, and realizing that it's time to change. A change is necessary. It doesn't mean that the old you was a bad thing. It just means it's time for you to grow a little bit more. And one way you're going to do that is by acknowledging that the darkness within you and what's holding you back. And it could be scary, yeah, but it's valuable. It's beneficial. It's healing. Okay. All right, so that is the reading for my Cancer friends. It's Halloween or Samhain season. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything's meant to apply to everyone. If you want a reading where I tap into your energies, your specific energies, you can head on over to my website. It's lightofriga.com. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things. I really appreciate your interaction on this channel. And that is it. Again, I want to wish you a happy Halloween and safe Samhain. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoy this. Happy taroting. Peace.